welcome back to my channel. And hello and welcome if you are new. I have some new subscribers and I just want to thank you. Welcome to my channel where I just love coloring for multiple reasons. Therapy, for peace, for pastime, hobby, whatever you want to call it. I love coloring. What I have noticed is that you guys really like flip throughs of finished pages by particular artist. So a new artist to me is Kanoko Egusa. I hope I'm saying her name right. She has beautiful work. And I have just 3 of her books. I think she has 1 more out there. But I have colored quite a bit in these. And I thought I would share my finished pages of her art. She's a new artist to me. And I'm telling you, I just love her work. So get yourself something warm and cozy. Maybe you want cool and some ice, maybe depending on where you're at. I'm on Jersey Shore, so it's a little cold, so coffee it is, and we'll do this flip through. So this really is the book that started it all for me. I love Coloring Haven. I think lots of people know them. I'm also an avid reader, so I started noticing in the magazine section at Barnes and Nobles, they had thousands of all different kinds of what they're calling Coloring Haven magazines, which they're specials. And I found this Enchanted Animal special before I even really knew who Kanoko Egusa was. This is the book that I picked up and I fell in love with it. And then I started searching her out and I bought some more. So this is one of the pages that I colored. I kind of drew in the background because the teacup and the ducks were just kind of floating. So I channeled my inner Bridgerton, because Bridgerton, if it's a show on Netflix, if anybody knows, they know. They have these elegant tea parties, and I kind of channeled that for this page. But I think I love how this turned out. And we're getting ready to transition into March. Matter of fact, the end of this week is March 1st. So I'm starting to think more spring. So when I saw these cute little baby duckies, I have to get a drink. I just wanted to color this. I thought this was super cute. And I may not have done the background justice. I'm not the best drawer, if you will. But I tried. But I love this artwork. Her artwork is just beautiful. And one of my favorite things to color is birds. And she puts a lot of like budgies, parakeets, whatever you call them, lovebirds. She just uses a lot of birds in her artwork. And I am a huge fan of that. Huge. And she tries to do some seasonal things in here. So she has some Christmassy stuff. She usually tries to include spring. And she usually tries to include like Halloween-y kind of stuff. This is another one that kind of reminds me of Bridgerton. There's like Bridgerton house in the background. This is super cute. But I colored a few of these. This one I'm not thrilled with. This is the only artwork that I colored. It's not her artwork. It's my coloring that I was not like super thrilled about. I don't know. I don't know if it's because the acorns and the leaves look bigger than the characters, or if it's because I colored these black bears instead of brown bears. I'm just not sure. I'm just not crazy about this piece, but it is a finished piece of work. So, and I did color this, I believe, 10/23. So this was like, transitioning into the fall. Let's see. Like this little, I cannot wait to color for Easter. With the little chicks, with the hats, and like Easter eggs. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute. Like her artwork with the birds just gets me. I love coloring birds. Love coloring birds. Let's see. And I did this one last year as well. Right at the end. I did this in December actually. And I used a lot of reds because it was Christmas. And I used stickles on the wings. I do love how this one came out. This one did come out really cute. And she put a little bird in there. And little squirrels. I don't know. Just her. It's her style. It's her artwork. It's just beautiful. Did this one on the channel last year. And we were deciding whether, we didn't know what these were. So we just decided as a group that these were pomegranates. So that's what I colored them. I colored them pomegranates. And then you guys chose the color of the little kitties. So we have a little orange and a little tabby. So I thought this turned out super cute. Again, I just love the animals. I just love her style of artwork. Like, look at the birds on the mailbox. Like, this is another one. I am not the biggest fan of flowers. I don't like coloring tons of flowers, but I do make exceptions for hers because she always has something beautiful mixed in. I'm not sure if that's all I have done in this book. Maybe 3 of these. I'm thinking 3 or 4. Yeah, I think that's about all I got. 4. I got 4 done in this book. Like, I am so excited to color this one for Easter. Like, March, I'll be coloring this for sure. This is so adorable. I love it. So this was her 40 exclusive magical designs, but by Kanoko Egusa. So I absolutely love this book, and this is what introduced me to her. The next book I picked up by her was this one, Garden of Fairy Tale Animals. She has a story that actually runs through this. If you read her thing right here, her little thing, I thought was very interesting. There's a mysterious key that appears once every few years. So all of her books, her characters are carrying this key. So if you look through her, these, I did not do these. These are just artwork that she's showing you in here. This is the author. But if you look, this key appears through quite a bit of all of her work because the characters, her animal characters, are carrying this key throughout this book. So I thought that was very interesting. This page is absolutely beautiful. And like if you go through here, here's the bird carrying the key. Again, you got that bird element. And then if you look, here's the key again. Like this, like it's all throughout the book, not to keep going on and on and on and on. But I will show you the few pages that I have done in here. I did this one last year. I thought this was really cute. We colored, I did a couple tutorials from this page. I think I did leaves and the bunnies and flowers. I think we did some tutorials with this page. I could have sworn I colored something Christmassy, and usually her Christmassy stuff's kind of towards the back, but maybe it's in the other book. I can't remember now. But here we are. It's almost at the end of the book, and you can see here's the key. This squeal is giving this other squirrel the key. But I absolutely love how this one came out. And if you're ever interested in seeing all this stuff, it's in playlists on my channel. Then I also colored, look at that page for Easter with the little chicks. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute. Here we go with the birds. Love birds. Okay, I colored this one. This one is probably going to make an appearance on my finished pages. This was for a hashtag. I have it kind of written right here. The hashtag was Foxy February 2024. This was through another channel. I thought these were super, super cute to color for this hashtag. So you'll probably see this again in my finished pages, but I really like how this turned out. Just super, it's just adorable. And I also thought this was super cute for Valentine's Day too, because he's giving her a bouquet of flowers, roses. I don't know. I just thought it was so fitting. Valentine's Day for February. And it did this little hashtag Foxy February 2024. And speaking of hashtags, I'll post some at the end of this video. I have 2 year-long tags going, and then I have 3 new tags coming for the month of March. I think the Christmassy? Yes, here it is. This one. Now, this one may look unfinished to you guys, but for me, it's finished because I worked on the centerpiece first, and I really loved how the centerpiece came out with these little reindeer. And then when I started coloring in the background, kind of like the sweater print, it started to pull away from the reindeer. So after I finished the red, what I'm thinking is poinsettias, I was like, you know what? I think that's all I'm going to do because I don't like once I started filling these, like once I fill in these green trees and stuff, it's going to pull from the green that's around the holly and stuff. I don't know. I just didn't like it. So I just did the red because there was really no red in here except for the berries. And that's it. I called it a day. So for me, this is a finished page. It might look unfinished for others, but for me, I absolutely love how it turned out. The center focal point for me was the reindeer, and I liked how they came out. I used some metallic pen work in here for their bells and such, and I painted in their little, like, usually reindeer have like a little white spot in the front, and I like how it turned out. It might not be finished for others, but for me it is. That's my Christmassy page. I did this one around Halloween time. I love how this one came out. This one got a lot of likes on my Instagram, which, by the way, if you're not on my Instagram, it's linked down below, and so is my Facebook group, and we do challenges over on my Facebook group too. Please check all that out. But I love how this one turned out. I love that I did all the pumpkins kind of like untraditional colors. I thought this one kind of turned out super cute. I love the little kitty's eyes, and I did him like a striped, I don't know, are these called calicos? I don't have cats, I have dogs, but I do love cats. Her artwork is just super, super cute. Some of it doesn't make any sense, but I love it. I like that unique thing. I think the next one I did in here was these ones, of course, the parakeets. I love parakeets, birds, budgies, you name it. I love it. So I used the metallic gel pen for the cage. And then everything else is Prismas. And I tried to make the budgies look as realistic as I could. When I was younger, I had budgies, parakeets, and these were the two that I had. They looked exactly like this. And I tried to make them look like the parakeets I had when I was a little girl. And I love how this one came out. And in the background, I just did some distress inks. That might be all I did in this book. I'm looking forward to doing more in this book, though, because there's some really cute ones for Easter. Like, this is adorable. Like, these 2 pages would be so cute to do the same color palette through for Easter. And you got the tea going on here. Just like, it's a big doily. I think this would be so cute to do the same color palette in both for Easter. Just adorable. Her artwork is just, I love it. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. But I think... okay, that's it for this one. And then my most recent purchase is Symphony of Cute Animals. I think she has one more out there, and I am on the market to get it. I want to get it. And I have been working in this one quite a bit. So the ones that I am going to show you, you will probably see a few of these in my finished pages for the month of February. So again, she has her, oh, there's the, I got it at Michael's. There's the, there's the price, the receipt for it. But this one doesn't have the key. This one's more about animals having a leisurely life kind of thing. This is so stinking cute. Okay, so I did this one, no shock. I'll put all these little papers in after. No shock, no shock, no shock at all. Again, here we go with the birds. Love birds. I adore birds. And here are budgies. And these ones I just assumed were lovebirds, and that's how I colored them. I colored them as lovebirds. I love how this is. I love this page. I really debated on whether putting a background in this page, and I decided against it because there's just so many colors going on that I feel like if I put a background in this, you're going to lose the work that was done. So I left it white, and I think it works. I really do. I know I have a few of these done in here. Let's see. Then I did this one. Let's put all these back in a minute. Again, birds. I love birds. I can't help it. So these ones I did very realistic as well. I looked these up on Google to make sure that I colored them appropriate. I added a few little things like on this guy's, I think this is a toucan, on his beak, I added the green and the orange that wasn't drawn in there. I did that myself because the toucan that I was following a picture off had this, and I realized that toucans have different, there's like many different color combinations for their beaks. Again, I think this is a lovebird, and I know for sure this is a macaw. Her macaw did not have these lines in it. I drew them in because a lot of the pictures that I saw, the macaws had these like stripes. Sometimes they're red, sometimes they're black, sometimes they're blue even, but I liked the black, so I put those in myself. So, and my background, I experimented for the first time because her paper can handle it. I used Tim Holtz Distress crayons for the background in this book. I have a whole bunch of these, and a lot of the books that I have can't handle them because of the rubbing, because you have to activate them with water, and they bleed through, or they lead, you know, stuff through. But I did learn that you can activate this with Tombow brush, the clear Tombow brush pens, and that's what I did. That's how I achieved my background. So I had fun because I did some new techniques with this. And I'm not sure I did any others in the back here. Like I said, this is a pretty new, this is how I was testing it to see how it worked. This is a pretty new book. Look at that page. Birds, they just get me every time. There's so many cute ones in here for Easter, spring. So cute. Okay, I think the rest are up here. Let's see. She has little piggies in that one. You don't see pigs in coloring books very often, so I find that adorable. Let's see. I love this page. I can't wait to color it. Birds. Okay, you guys get the picture. You get the point. I like birds. I colored this one, and you're going to probably see this one, I think, for February's finished pages. And this was the very first one that Kanoko herself, Miss Egusa, commented on. Said she thought it was beautiful. So that made my day. And I tried to do, my favorite color is teal, and I love red. So I thought the teal and red would go really pretty together. I love teal with many colors, but I think teal and red really is a good color combination. So I tried my darndest to really pop in all the teal and red elements. And I tried to challenge myself and make as much clear glass as I could too, like clear jars. I don't know if I achieved it or not, but I tried. I definitely tried with the bunny. So I just used different elements, and then I tried to take my white Signo pen and kind of get rid of as much as the black lines as I could in these doilies, so that they really looked like white doilies in here. And I added things like there wasn't dots in here, and I made a ridge in the plate up in here. And then I drew in, this plate did look like this, but I drew it in over here on the cups so that the cups kind of would match the plates. Like I added some things in here just so that it would all pull together. I don't think this design was on the cup. I put it there. So just some things. I put the polka dots in this cup. I drew in this little part right here so it would match this down in here. Just things like that I drew in. But I really love how this one came out. I'm not sure if that's all I've done in this book too. I don't think I've done way too much. Like I said, she is a new artist to me, but I absolutely love her work. Look at these pages, guys. Maybe I should just put it out there. March 31st is Easter. We're just like 4 days away from March 1st. Would anybody be interested in doing any of these kinds of pages in her books? And any of the ones I showed you for an Easter buddy color, a channel color? We can do this together as a channel and like have a channel buddy color. Let me know down in the comments because I would love to do that. Absolutely love it. There's quite a few of them up between all three of these books. I think that's it. I think that's all I have colored in the 3 books that I have of hers. But I just thought I'd share them real quick with you guys because you guys really seem to really love finished pages. And I have a ton of coloring books. And if I do them in little groups and do updated ones, I can do an updated finished pages and like Kirby Rosanes and stuff like that. I can share some of that with you guys because you seem to really like that. So I want to give you guys stuff that you guys want to watch. So that's so cute. Gotta stop looking. So that's what I'm doing. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm gonna put my papers back in here because the ones that I do Prisma on, I always put like a sheet of something in there because when the books come together, sometimes Prisma's colors will transfer on the other page. So I always try to put like a little, you know, something in between them pages. I use wax paper so that it doesn't transfer. But anyways, thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this quick flip through of the finished pages I have for Kanoko Egusa, and I'm really looking forward to coloring more. And like I said, if you'd be interested in coloring any of the cute Easter things that she has in these books, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. Don't forget to check out my Facebook group, and I will put all of the hashtags that I'm running right now on my channel at the end. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.